for any drug addicts. Let's not make it easy for them to become drug addicts. Make it really difficult to be a drug addict or a prostitute or a criminal. As difficult as possible, so difficult that it should become almost impossible. Utopia, a dream, make it impossible. Are you on welfare? Yeah, you're buying drugs? Geez, they must give you lots of money. How much do you spend a day on drugs? How much? How much? How much do you spend a day on drugs?
Not too much.
Well, what's not too much? $25 a day? Pardon? A little more than that. How much do you get on welfare? $160 a month? How do you figure that out? I want to tell you a story, my friend. Get your ass off my beat and don't come back again. Get your drugs somewhere else if you can. Now go on. Well, you can pick them up after. You don't need your matches right now. Just get your ass off here and let's go. And don't come back. Hands up there. Don't move.
Oh, man, he wants me.
Pick that up for me, will you?
Pick it up?
No, that package right there. You know where the way out of Vancouver is, don't you? Yeah. Well, get out and don't come back. Start moving. Don't come back ever again. And I'm not fooling. I'll get there faster than that. Don't come back. The guy's probably on insulin. Nice needles. When I was a young policeman, they couldn't afford the fancy ones like that.
Report of a man being beaten up behind the Grosvenor Hotel, 840 Call.
You're scared of you down here, Bernie.
What? What?
They're scared of you down here.
Well, you should be scared of me.
Why should they?
Any crook
You're
should
a
be.
police officer, aren't you?
And all the crooks should be scared of me.
Why?
No.
Because they know damn well I'm going to enforce the law.
If you don't do nothing, they're not going to be scared of you.
Don't do nothing, for Christ's sake. You're on welfare? You don't work? You got more money in your pocket than I have, I'll bet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You want to bet on
The
it?
last time you got arrested, you had more money in my pocket than I have on payday.
Yeah, and what happened?
You got it
I
back.
showed you my welfare card, didn't I?
Right. And you had more money in your welfare check.
$160.
Right.
And what?
You had $205 in your pocket.
That's right.
And you only get $160.
And I lent people that needs money on the street.
If you're making so much on welfare you can afford to lend it, they ought to cut it down then.
Bernie.
Oh, come on. There's no bullshit about it, Price. You know, and so do I. You steal it. My job is to catch you. Every time I catch you, you whine and whine and whine. If you play, you're going to pay.
All right, you go ahead and tell me right now. Have you ever laid a hand on me?
Certainly. I thumped you when you're up here in the 200 block east when you're robbing that guy.
Not that time. How about in Rainier, when you fired me against the wall?
No, I remember throwing you out of this cafe once.
How about in the Rainier?
No, I don't remember that time.
You don't?
No.
How about you carried me down the alley?
Were you there? Were you there? You got a big mouth, you know. You listen to your friend here.
You don't have to listen, I can watch you.
Yeah? You better do more than watch, my friend, because when I catch you step out there, you'll go to jail. I'm the guy that watch my back because assholes like you are the guys that get a my back. It's a promise. It's my duty to enforce the law. It's my promise to this community. Every time I catch him breaking the law, I'll lock him up.
You wear a uniform, don't you?
Right, and I'm proud of it.
Through no alleys, eh?
It's square.
You haven't got enough guts to get on a back alley.
Protect people, right?
Right. I'm not afraid of guys like you. Don't worry about that.
Shouldn't be. You're bigger.
No way. Right. And I'm tougher than you are, too. Right.
You just popped out on yourself right there.
Just don't let me catch you on the back alley with a gun pointed at me. Because I'll take it off you and shove it right up your ass.
Officer?
Yes.
Don't start anymore. We don't.
Want enough now, eh?
No.
Okay, we go.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Doesn't want anymore.
Don't want anymore.
Okay, that's fair.
I had too much trouble. I had too many people just
Yeah, okay, we go.
my business.
Okay, we go.
Oh, come on.
It's the first time I made this.
Come on, you guys
I
stay
just
out.
come from the tip of Europe,
Yeah, right.
and I've seen the dignity and the respect that people have
Yeah.
in Russia, in Austria, and Germany,
Okay.
and Spain, and they do not act in the manner they act in this
I know,
street.
but don't worry about it. We gotta go. I gotta go.
Well, we gotta go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Don't you help me out. See you later.
That's a good way out.
Don't take any more, no?
Do you swear that the evidence you shall give in this case shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do, so help me God.
State your full name and rank.
Bernard M. Smith, Sergeant, Vancouver Police.
Sergeant, are you familiar with the Croft scale, C-R-O-F-T?
I am not, Your Honor.
That's a scale of measurement of insobriety strictly on physical appearances.
He spends about 4 hours a week in court.
A person who is absolutely...
This is more formal theater than the raw drama of the street. But Whistling Smith enjoys playing this role too.
A person who is, to all appearances, completely, thoroughly, and falling down drunk would measure 10. Could you place this man on that scale?
Yes, Your Honor, I would say he was a 3 on the Croft scale as you've described. And the reason I came to that opinion was because his breath did smell of alcohol, that is liquor. He was agitated, and his eyes were somewhat bloodshot. Taking into consideration that 0 is sober and 10 is, of course, is completely intoxicated, it's my considered opinion that he was a 3, Your Honor.
I'm not living down there, Bernie. Do you understand? I don't live. I exist down there like the rest of us do.
Exist? I'll tell you something. I'll bet you make more in one night hustling than I make in a whole week working.
No, I don't, Bernie,
Oh,
because every time you're around, there's just no way that
When I'm not there, how much do you make a night?
I told you already once.
$300 a night, right?
It's possible, yeah.
But when I'm there, you don't make any money, right?
That's
That's
right.
my job, to put the whores out of business.
But wait a minute. When somebody's got a... Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Sounds
Is that the answer,
She is
Bernie?
the lady.
Is that the answer?
I'm not interested in the answer
may
to the
be
question of
the lady.
psychology. That's my
You're
job.
not interested in the answer?
No, that's not, I haven't got time for that. I'm too busy chasing crooks.
I mean, crooks, okay.
Ah, come on,
Drug traffickers,
Bernie.
I can see you going after them, armed robberies, whatever the case may be. Prostitute, why?
It all ends up at the bottom end of the scale somewhere. All the whores that make $300 a night and pay $200 for drugs are supporting the guys the next step up. If I can eliminate that which is at the bottom,
Well, then
people
why
like
don't
you
you
and
go
Glenn-
after those big people?
That's
Why
not my
don't you
job.
get to
Why don't you
them?
go up to the detective office and ask them? My job is on the street. That's my job.
Is that the answer? Do you figure
As far as
that's
I'm
the
concerned,
answer?
it is. Crime dropped 57% in my area.
All I ask is, don't walk me for miles. Please don't.
Well, I only
Please.
ask one simple thing.
When
Don't
you say
hustle on my beat.
leave- No, hey, now wait a minute. I can't say that's.
Well, I can't
where
say I
make
won't
my
walk you on the
living.
beat then.
But all I'm asking, okay, then as long as I keep walking, is it cool?
No, I can't. I don't want you hustling on the beat at all. I can't
Okay,
make
you
deals
don't
with you,
want-
Wilma.
okay, I'm
I
not
like you, I
asking
like
you
you,
to
but
make
you're
deals.
on one side of the fence.
And you're
I'm on the other
another,
side, right? And I
Okay,
can't make
wait a
deals
minute
with
now,
you.
But I really want you people to know that Bernie has talked to me and done a lot for me. Really, he has. And he's asked me to come to his office. I'm really choked, I'm really emotional.
Because you're your own worst critic. You've chosen a way of life and you shouldn't condemn yourself for. I've told you that before. And don't be so critical with yourself. I told you, didn't I tell you the story about Jesus Christ and the Mary Magdalene? Okay. Don't get uptight though, Wilma.
You know why it's over?
Why?
It's my kids, and
I
you know
know.
it.
Well, you'll never get your kids as long as you're on the streets. And my job is to keep you off it, and I'll be doing you a favor. So for God's sake,
Bernie, you know
will
the only way I'm going to get my kids back now is
You
just
kick the habit.
I'm not wired anymore.
Well, you're still chippy around, though.
Okay, I chip you around, but I'm not wired. I can quit tomorrow. You know what I'm
Well, why
trying
don't you
for?
quit then?
Would you listen to me?
Okay.
The welfare told me I could have my kids back if I get a house, some concrete, right? 3-bedroom house, whatever the case. Like I got 3 kids, 7, 6, and going to be 2 in August.
Do me one more favor. You stay off the street for a while, like maybe a week, and really, and don't chippy around, do nothing for a week, and then come back and see me, and then I'll take you to the welfare myself. But you got to make some effort to, stay off the street.
Okay, right.
And,
but I
how much are you spending on drugs right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
If you want the honest to God's truth, and I might
That's what I want,
just
yeah.
lay it on you. When I was really super
But right now?
wired. When I was really super wired, I was spending every cent I made on it,
$300 a day.
if not more.
And how much are you spending now?
I'd say about 150.
And you're just chipping around.
Well, I'm not wired. I mean, I could quit tomorrow. I don't wake up sick or anything.
Well, quit tomorrow.
Yeah.
You quit tomorrow and come and see me in a week, and I'll bet you $10 the hole in the donut we'll be able to solve
But you
your most-
have been good to me.
I know I've been good yet, but you know that I have a job to do. I'll be in courtroom 5 tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. You be there.
All right.
Okay. And we'll go talk to the prosecutor.
All right.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right.
And I want to make an appointment to come and talk to you.
Anytime. You can talk to me anytime.
before I start doing that thing again.
Okay. And don't be so hard on yourself. I'll be hard enough on you for both of us.
Not
Okay?
tonight, please.
No,
I
tonight,
just
no.
can't take it.
I'm kind of tired anyway. Okay?
I just really can't take it, okay?
Bye, Wilma. Thanks for coming down.
Okay, great, thanks.
Sir, you had an appointment with Sergeant Smith?
That is correct. Sergeant Smith.
The sergeant's methods are not conventional, and in 30 years, he has only received 4 citations for achievement.
Some of your methods have been unorthodox, and no doubt viewed with trepidation at times. However, you have obtained results legally with no embarrassment to the department. In fact, you have brought the force considerable praise. One of your unusual procedures resulted in a member of the subculture coming forward with information concerning a murder. With your assistance in this regard, the Stanley Park murder of a teenage girl was cleared by charge. I would personally like to thank you indeed, for the efforts you have displayed in obtaining our common objective. Sergeant Smith, Bernie, thank you. Bernie.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, sir. The street is a beautiful place to be. And you've heard the expression street people. Well, policemen are street people too. And they're here for probably some of the same reasons the street people are here. They like it.
This broad gave me hassle, I went after her for
Okay, come on, let's go down.
it. For what?
You're spinny, you're going to jail.
I'm not spinning.
You're spinny. Let's go, folks. Come on, break it up. Let's go. Hold on. One of you guys ride up. There's a guy here for nip.
Well, Mom, see you tomorrow. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll see you up there. You won't be up for 4 hours. So go where you'll be going with it. You understand that?
I'm going. I just
Take me to jail. You stay here. We'll see you on the street. No, you're all right. All right, move it out. Break it up. Come on.
There's nothing wrong
Somebody's
with
just
it.
being locked up for being drunk. Let's go. Most policemen could get transferred and they're running off the beat. But for fellas like me, I find it exciting. I find it interesting. And I like it. Many of them that I've got down on my hands and knees and said, thank God I was able to find a profession that I've been able to be happy in for almost 30 years. It's really fantastic. Got any music? Yeah. Let's go. We're going to check the land down here.